Hello, welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today you're going to see how to plan lockers with fronts of the same size, like you see it here. And yeah, if there are any questions, just let me know in the chat and let's get started. So we just click here on File and save our project. So yeah, we call it webinar loggers with fronts of the same size. So, and we click on File and start a new project. All right. So this is our default cabinet, and I will turn on the room and turn on the smart clicks. We don't need the arrows. So yeah, first of all, we set the right dimension for the cabinet. So the depth of the cabinet is 300 millimeter and the height is 1000 millimeter and the width is 1200 millimeter. So in this case, we don't need the plinths. So we go here on the cabinet tab and click on the drop-down menu for beneath cabinet and say turn off the checkbox for plinth legs and turn on no plinths. So that is it. And here in this project, we just have one cabinet, so the room doesn't matter so much. So that's why we can here also turn on the smart click to turn off the room, and then we can continue. So we don't have any trims, and we go to the division tab, and here we start with 4 verticals. So we type in 4 and drag it and drop it in here. So they have all the same size. But like you saw in the preview, here this area should be related in relation 1 to 1 to 2 to 1 to each other. So that's why we can click on here, yeah, on the measurement. But because of the number, you can also go here in this area, click on it, the menu will open, and here we can change the width. And here we type in width of area, we can type in number 2, and now they are related in relation 1 to 1 to 2 to 1 to each other. So then we have done this, and yeah, then we continue with the horizontals. Here we want to have 4 horizontals, and we just drag and drop it in here. And here in this area, we want to have 2 horizontals. So like you see, the horizontals, they have here the same size. But when we go now to the front tab, yeah, I will keep it empty, these areas, because we can use also the copy paste function. Maybe I will put in here 4 more. So and we go here in the front tab, and we want to add the doors. And first of all, we click here on the drop-down menu for the doors, and we want to have also a lock for the door. That's why we need to activate the checkbox. And here we choose the lock EM15, and we drag it and drop it here in this area, and here as well. All the row down, and here as well. So also to show you, I will add here also for horizontals, and we add here also the doors. So now we can check the measurements. We start with the width of it. Therefore, we zoom in and we keep the control button pressed. Go on this point, and here we measure it. And here the width is 205 millimeter. And here it's 197. So here we also check it. It should be also 205. All right. Now we can use the automatic function front same width. When we activate it, the width of the areas automatically get changed, and now they should have the same width. Now 196.5. And here's the same. We keep the control button pressed here to activate the measurement function. So here's the difference. That is because we will check it later. That is here because of the space. Yeah. So yeah. So for the width, we can use the automatic function, but not for the height. Yeah. Therefore, we go here and we will measure the height of it, and we'll keep the control button pressed and measure this and this. Yeah, that is a height of 201.2. And here we have 193.2. Yeah, and here also 193.2. And I will get the calculator. So we have here 3 times 193.2. So we type in 3 times 193.2 equals this. And we have 2 times the height of 201.2. So plus circumstance 2 times 201.2. So that this, and it equals 982. So, and we divide it through 5. So that means to have all the same height, which is 196.4, we need to reduce the top and bottom one. So, and to reduce it, we just check it here again. Yeah, we click here. We have here the 201.2, and we say here also minus 201.2, and that equals minus 4.8. So if we reduce the bottom and top logger with 4.8, then we should have the same size. So, but we don't reduce the front directly, we reduce the height of the area. So therefore we click now OK, and we go here. Yeah, and if we go here in the smart click for the area, yeah, here we have 3 for the whole area, for the left area, and for the top left area. We use this for the top left area. And here we have the dimension, that is the XYZ value. The Z value, you see it here in the coordinate system in the bottom left corner. The value is 177.2, and we need to reduce it with 4.8. So we click here on height, and then the Windows opening here, we type in equals 177.2 minus 4.8, and we press enter. So here you see the difference, and we do the same in here. Now we click on here. Yeah, now it already changed. We can check it now here. Yeah, the height of the top area is 172.4, and we can also copy it. Yeah, or we type in, we just remember this 172.4, click on here, click on height and say 172.4, and confirm it with enter. So now we can check it again. Yeah, we should have now a height of the door of 196.4 for all 5 of it. And we check it. Now we zoom in, keep the control button pressed, click on here and here, and it's 196.4. And we do the same here and here. Yeah, here also we have 196.4, and we do here the same. 196.4, and the bottom one as well, 196.4. So that is all right. Yeah. And now we can here also click on here. Go over the smart click, and we also type in 172.4 in here. Yeah, click on here, type in the height, 172.4, confirm it with enter, and we go back to the division tab and we add here one horizontal, and we go in front. I just check the lock is still activated. We just drag it and drop it here. So go here and here. So we can copy here the bottom area. Yeah, you see it here in the purple color. We just click here on copy, and we go here on this area, in the top area, and type in here paste. Then we have this. And yeah, to save time, we go here on the smart click for the whole left area. Click on here, click on copy, and click here on the whole middle area and click on paste. And here as well. And here for the right area as well. Just click on here and click on paste. So now all the lockers should have the same width as well. We check it. Keep the control button pressed. Click on this corner and this. That is 196.5. 196.5. 196.5. 196.5. So, and last but not least, here on the right one, 196.5. Yeah, you see, because of the space between, it's now equal. Yeah, you see it here also, it looks nice and neat. So, all right, now we have this. We have a look on the back, yeah, and we change the setup for the back. Therefore, we go back to the cabinet tab and we click here on the drop-down menu for the back, which is now a groove. And here we can type in the depth of dimension. Yeah, now in number 1, it's divided on the first level. If we type in number 2, it's getting divided on the second level. And if we type in 3, here's this getting divided again. Yeah, but in our case, we want to have just one back. So we just type in 0 and the back is going through all areas. And we want to have here a flat back. It's immediately changing. All right, now we go to the setup for the handles and take off the handles. Therefore, we go back to the front tab, go here on the drop-down menu for the handles and say no handles, and they will disappear. So we click on the eye on the top left corner and we turn off all the smart clicks, and we click here on the yellow cube to activate the glass view. And we need to make also changes with the hinges. Yeah, because now the hinges, like you see, they are fixed on a row of holes. We don't want to have a row of holes, so we need to take them off. Therefore, we go here to the interior tab, go here on the drop-down menu for the adjustable shelves, and we activate here group of holes. And we just get a group of holes if there are adjustable shelves. Because we don't have adjustable shelves, we don't have group of holes. So, but you see, here's still a collision and we need to change them. And therefore we activate here the smart links for the front again. So I accidentally changed also the rendered view. So we click now on one smart links for the front. Go here in the setting menu for the front, and you see here distance of the lowest hinges. Here we type in 55, and for the upper hinge as well 55, and we save it. And now you see we have a higher distance between them, and I will turn off the smart links again. Yeah, and now you see here our connectors. You see the drilling patterns for the hinges, and you see here also the drilling pattern for the lock. And yeah, that is it. Now we are well done. Now click here again and activate the rendered view. And we just check here on the data export our cutting list. And you see here, we have here 24 left doors, and they all have the same size like you see here. Now we can here go to the other view again. If you have the Pro functions, you can click here on the cutting list, and all the parts here like this middle sides are highlighted in a light green. Yeah, here's the side left, top panel, side left, side right. Here are the two middle sides, the size. Here's the four middle size. Here are the left doors. Here are the two horizontals. Here we have 8 horizontals with this size. and 8 here with the size of the left and right area, the bottom panel, and one back. All right, that is it. I hope you could learn something new, and yeah, now you're well done, and I'm looking forward to next Wednesday, and take care. Bye bye.